This is a 2000 Fleetwood Tioga Class C motorhome here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Looks like it drives pretty well. It has unfortunately seen a couple leaks in its history, and I'll cover those a little more once we get inside. We have obviously not something we're super excited to tell you about, but we're not going to lie to you. We don't like to misrepresent inventory. If there's something that I can spot real quick when I walk through these, I like to make folks aware, because I know that if I were spending my money, I would sure appreciate it. We do have a generator on board here, which is always a good thing. Kind of gives you the freedom to take it any place, anytime, anywhere. I have a feeling that this may have been previously owned by some race fans. I saw a Ford Racing steering wheel cover on there, and it's perfect size little zip around motorhome for just taking to a race for a weekend. The generator's slick because it'll give you the ability to have full use of your coach even when you are kind of not in a traditional park setting. We are wired up to tow something here on the bumper. I'm going to estimate this probably has about a 5,000 pound towing capacity. It's on a Ford E450 chassis, so it's got a pretty good frame and running gear under it. Decent amount of outside storage. The back side had quite a few pockets. We do have an extra large, essentially pass-through storage here that goes around both sides of the trailer. Tires look to be pretty good. That's something that I always like to look at on used motorhomes, is how do the tires look. You see the tires and the wheels been pretty well taken care of here, and actually we got lots of tread left on them too. Always a good thing. Another thing I like to do is I'll look up in the tire well to see if they've ever had a blowout, and I don't see anything like that here. Oops, I'll just leave the door open. Let me back up to give you a big view here. Like I said, no slide model, but that's going to keep your costs down, your maintenance down. You do have a fair amount of storage in here. It's actually an interesting catch-22 with slide outs. They give you a lot of living room inside, but they actually cut down on your storage. So this will have more storage space than a comparable slide out equipped model. It does have a soft touch ceiling liner, and that will really help keep the noise down in here. So if you do have a couple neighbors that are kind of hooting and hollering all night, you can probably sleep through it here. This would help immensely. Nice little flat screen mounted up here. That's obviously a little more modern update to the classic motorhome here, but it looks like they did a very nice job doing it. The front area here is unfortunately one of the areas that has seen some water damage. Let me just give you a quick overview of that. You can kind of see the little bit of the wrinkle there in the wallpaper, and it's a little more pronounced on this side. You can see it more easily over here. Again, it's obviously priced accordingly. It's not we're not asking, I suppose is a better way to phrase it, the recommended book value. We are absolutely selling this at a reduced adjusted value to reflect the current nature of the trailer. But again, we want you folks to know what you're getting into. If it's something that you're just looking to take out a couple times a year, casual family trips or a long distance trip, this would be a great setup for you. Something you don't have to invest top dollar in. If it's something you plan on living in full time, maybe we want to look at something with a slide out. We have all kinds of different options here. One thing I did like is the storage solution they came up with here in the bath area. They turned the entire shower into this giant hanging closet effectively, and in a sense that's not a bad thing. It means that they really never put a heavy workload on the water system of the coach. The bathroom area over here is actually pretty nice. I like that it actually has a very high-rise stool on it. So if you're a little bit older, maybe have a hard time getting around, that's going to be very easy for you to get up and down in comparison to a normal sort of toilet setup. Now back here under the rear wall, if you look right here, there you go, you can kind of see a little bit of that wallpaper wrinkle again. Once again, unfortunately, that is a sign where some water had gotten in, but anywhere that I see that, it looks like it has been arrested. And we've had some pretty hefty rain lately, and I don't see any new signs of water damage. So my sneaking suspicion, just based on nothing more than experience doing this for many years, is that this rig had sat unused for a little while and unfortunately fell out of proper maintenance and care. Someone had purchased it, done a little work to get her back in working order, and that's what you see today. I don't expect that there's any major problems plaguing it currently. However, anytime you're looking at any used RV, I really highly recommend you come out and put your own hands on it and form your own opinions, because you know, your expectations and our expectations for the money that we ask for one of these rigs may not be the same. So that's why it's important to make sure we're on the same page. No sense in, you know, getting anyone's blood pressure worked up. Come, put your hands on it, form your own opinions. And if this isn't the one, we get you another one. And if this is the one, you got a great deal. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.